There are two ways that allow you to change DPI settings on POCO C85. The first method is to open settings, then go to additional settings. Next, we're gonna choose accessibility. Next, we're gonna open vision category, and then we're gonna choose display size. And now over here, we can change the DPI quite easily by just moving left or right on this slider. We have 3 sizes in total. And of course, we can tap on this check in the upper right corner in order to save our changes. Another way that allows you to change DPI or adjust it is by using developer options. So first, in order to activate developer options, we need to go to About Phone in settings. Next, keep tapping on the OS version until you need to enter the screen lock password. Once you do that, you should see this message that you are now a developer. So we're gonna go back to settings and scroll down again to additional settings. And then in here at the bottom, we should be able to find developer options. In developer options, we can keep scrolling down until you find smallest width, which should be in the drawing section. So once we have smallest width, we can tap over here and we can change that number. The lower the number is, the bigger everything will be on the screen. So if I type, let's say 250, of course there are some limits, but if I type 250, then it should be able to change. If it doesn't change, just retry that. Sometimes it doesn't work for the first time. Unfortunately, in this case, it doesn't work at all. Maybe we're gonna type 320, for example. No, still doesn't work. So it's not working for me this time. So let's say we're gonna use 600 instead. And there we go. This time it actually changed. So as you can see, we can enter a bigger number in order to make everything smaller. So of course, you also want to be really careful with these numbers. If you enter like a really high number, you might mess things up and it might be really difficult to revert these changes. But essentially, this is how it looks like. Of course, we can switch back. Let's see if this time it's gonna work. If I set it to 320, and actually doesn't want to work. I mean, the keyboard changed, but everything else didn't. So unfortunately, it seems that this option is not always working as intended. Maybe this is due to some limitations of these values or something, but as you can see, in this case, it actually worked. So that's pretty much it. Subscribe to my channel.